Tonight, we're learning more about the deadly shooting that happened in a Vancouver mall on Halloween night. Police have now arrested a suspect, and we're hearing from one of the men injured by that gunfire. Welcome to a special hour-long edition of KOIN 6 News at 11. I'm Lisa Balick. Vancouver police arrested 32-year-old Travis L. Ward at a residence near East Ridge Drive and Southeast 18th Circle in Vancouver last night about 6 p.m. He's now facing murder and assault charges. He's due to make a court appearance tomorrow. Now, tonight, our Ariel Salk talked with one of the men injured in that shooting.
My girls are still crying, and I'm just trying to get them to focus on me and not to. I'm just kind of desperately hoping that they didn't see the body on the floor.
On Halloween, Daniel Martin took his two little girls trick-or-treating at an event at the Vancouver Mall with his ex-wife and her boyfriend Brandon when tragedy struck.
I heard 4 loud pops, and it almost sounded like firecrackers going off, but in my head I was like, what is that? Is that a gun?
Both men sitting in the food court with the children were shot.
And I felt something hit my foot, and I was like, I just got shot. There's a shooter right behind me.
Martin shot in the foot, Brandon in the abdomen.
And I'm just holding my daughters, and I know, like, as I had grabbed my 5-year-old and had run the couple of feet to get to the cover, I had seen the gunman. He was wearing like a Halloween costume with a mask and everything, and I just saw him emptying the rest of his handgun into the body on the floor. And so I know that, like, less than 10 feet away from me is someone who is unloading a gun into a body. And I'm holding my daughters, and I'm bleeding from my foot, and they're freaking out.
He says the shooter ran away, a stranger using their belt as a tourniquet and a wad of napkins to stop the bleeding.
My 5-year-old, like, her first reaction is like, do we not get any candy? Did we lose the candy? And then she sees my foot and goes, Daddy, your foot, it's bleeding, Daddy.
First responders took both men into the hospital, discharged a few hours later, bullets still in their bodies, the alleged shooter behind bars.
What do you say to somebody who decides to walk up to someone else and unload an entire magazine in front of children and around children and not caring about the risk to children? Like, this was a family event, and he chose to do it then.